Hi, and welcome back to this week's Self-Love Masterclass. Yes, we are doing an audio today, and we are talking about 3 things that successful people do to manifest their dreams. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you all. I have yet to meet a single person who has not had a calling or a purpose. But I have met far too many people who don't answer the call. So you could be listening to this audio from a number of places. Perhaps you're at a place in your life right now where you know things aren't so good for you. And you recognize that something has got to change. Something has got to shift for you, because the life that you are living is not the life that was meant for you, or that the life that you're in right now is just way too small for you. You could be here because you're just curious about this self-love stuff. Maybe you Googled it, stumbled on it, a friend passed it on to you, and you just want to know how you can apply things to your life so that you can have more pleasure or fun or just feel better about yourself. Or maybe you're in the small percentage of people who are living an extraordinary life. Like, you wake up every morning feeling good and energized, living a life by design. But you're here because you want to empower the people in your life and others to know that they can do the same. Wherever you are, I want you to know that you're going to walk away empowered with your intention fulfilled. So grab your pen if you're taking notes, because we're going to dive in right now. Or if you're like me and you just love to listen to audios while you work or while you go to the gym or drive, then add this video to your playlist or this audio to whatever playlist you have and listen to it over and over again, as often as you please. All right, let's get into it. First thing that successful people do to manifest their dreams is they focus on a dream that matters far more to them than any fear they have. See, the thing is, as human beings, we really like the safe life. We're hardwired for that. And the things that make us feel safe are the things that are very familiar to us. And those things are the things that we do repetitively. So not many of us are afraid to walk, or are afraid of breathing, or afraid of going to the bathroom, or picking out our clothes, or going to the grocery store. But we are afraid to go after those dreams, right? Because we haven't done that yet. We haven't accomplished those things. And to do them, we've got to step way outside of our comfort zone. Our comfort zone is everything that's unfamiliar to us and everything that we don't know how to do. Not only that, but to manifest a dream, to actually have your dream come true, you usually have to rely on other people. You've got to lean on other people. You've got to trust other people. And you have to ask other people for help and support. And that is terrifying for most of us. Why? Because of all kinds of stuff that happened in our childhood and our past that have taught us that we have to be careful. We can't trust people. You can't rely on people. You're on your own. You got to do it on your own. I could go on and on and on. And it doesn't matter who you are. I work with all different kinds of people. They all are afraid of the same things. And you're no different. Or your friend or loved one that you're listening to this for is no different. Get clear on what your dream is and make sure that your dream is big enough that it is worth going after, that even your fear will not stop you. When it's big enough, you won't let fear stop you. You might get stuck every now and again, but you keep on trying, you keep on going because it matters more to you. Number 2, know the difference between your talent and your gift. People who are successful, they know this difference. And I'm taking this right out of Steve Harvey's book. I actually saw him in an interview and I want to read this quote to you. He says, "Your talent is what you are paid for. Your gift is what you are made for." Let me repeat it. Your talent is what you are paid for. Your gift is what you are made for. So maybe you have a job right now, okay? Whatever you're doing to pay the bills, that's likely what you're talented at. Okay? Especially if you've been there for a while, you're pretty good at it. You know how to do it. You do it well, and they pay you to do it. And maybe some days you even enjoy it a little bit. But if you don't wake up excited about it, it's not your calling. It's not your purpose. You're just good at it. Now, I say your calling is the thing that you do to love others and make a difference for others. And you do this even though you don't get paid. So the question to ask right here is, how do you love to love others? What do you do for others that you just can't stop doing? It makes you happy when you do it. And yes, there is work involved because there's energy that you're expending, right? But you like it and you keep doing it. And even when it gets a little tricky or hard, let's say you don't know how to do it all, you still want to keep getting better at it and better at it and better at it and perfecting it and tweaking it and going after it and learning about it and learning more about it and doing it and sharing it with your friends and your family and the people that you love, and you talk about it. People know you for it. That's the place to look if you're looking for what your calling is or what your purpose is. And you need to know the difference. Sometimes, my friends, you're going to use your talents as a part of your calling or your purpose. So I'm not saying that just because you're a photographer and you do photography and you're bored of that, you're bored working for that company where you do that photography, I'm not saying that photography isn't a part of your calling. I'm saying that that is your talent. And now you've got to weave, integrate, and look at how you use some of that talent to love and make a difference for others. And wherever you're using that talent over and over again that lights you up and makes you passionate, that's likely the direction that your calling is in and where you want to look. Number 3. Successful people who make their dreams come true hang out with other successful people who also want to make their dreams come true. Let me condense that a little bit. It's a mouthful. Let's say it this way. Surround yourself with other visionaries, other people who are going after their dreams. If you are hanging around a bunch of miserable, low vibrational people complaining and talking about nothing and doing nothing with their life, what do you think you're going to become? You're going to be just like them. Why? Because like-minded people hang out with like-minded people. That is just how it works. That's how we build friendships. We build friendships because we have things in common and we have similar points of view. So, if your life is not juicy and delicious and the way that you want it to be, if you are not like a yes when you wake up in the morning, check out who you're hanging with. Because they're probably feeling the same way that you are. So what do? I'm not saying ditch your friends, ditch all those people who have been with you from the beginning. I am not saying that because you love them. What I am saying is successful people go out and they meet other people who are going in the direction that they want to go in and who are vibing what they're vibing and feeling like they want to also build dreams and make their visions come true, and they're excited about talking about that stuff and feeling positive. They want to change their life. They want to feel good. They want to get out of the matrix. They want to be who they were meant to be. And the more people that you hang out with like that, the more likely you are to continue to grow and develop those parts of yourself that also feel that way. This means you can still have your old friends because you have a healthy balance of new friends. These are the 3 things. So what are your thoughts? How do you feel after hearing this? I hope you're getting like aha moment after aha moment after aha moment. And if you're not, that's okay. This is hard stuff to cut through. And sometimes it's hard to face. Sometimes it hurts. And so it's gotta slowly steepen. Let it just sit and percolate. Tomorrow, something big is going to open up for you if it hasn't already. So if you're already you got something out of this and you know what you need to do, grab out your calendar and schedule it in. When are you going to do that thing? When are you going to have that conversation? When are you going to go look up that thing online? When are you going to book yourself in for some coaching? When are you going to go to the gym? When are you going to go and have that, conversation with that friend? When? Because if you don't say when you're going to do it, it's likely not going to happen. That's the next thing for you to do. That's a bonus, my friends. That gets you from being somebody who's sitting around listening to an audio to being someone who is in the game of success, actually in action, making things happen. Whew. I know I'm talking to somebody right now. Guys, I love being with you. I love doing these audios, and I hope that this has been powerful, motivational, inspirational, and helpful for you. If it has been, I would appreciate your support so much. Please like this audio, video, or whatever it is that you're listening to this on. Please like it. It helps me to know what you want more of. Last but not least, if you're listening to this audio on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. Why? Because Self-Love Masterclass comes out every week, and we have additional vlogs too. I'm here to serve you. As always, it has been my pleasure to do this audio for you. I can't wait to see you back for the next class, next audio. And until then, don't you forget, we are in this together.